The thief is in your house, but you are ignoring them because of. My beloved child, listen closely, because from this very second, your heartbeat is going to change. Something huge is waiting for you. Something you didn't see. Something you didn't suspect. Something that has been standing inside your own house, and yet you kept overlooking it, thinking it was nothing. But today, you will understand what your eyes refused to see. Tonight begins with a whisper. A whisper that chills the spine, not because it is loud, no, but because it is too familiar. You felt it before. You sensed it before. A strange shift in the air, a presence in your home that didn't belong, yet you convinced yourself you were overthinking. But my beloved child, you were not. While you were busy trusting, forgiving, adjusting, keeping peace, someone wasn't keeping peace with you. Someone wasn't loving you back. Someone wasn't loyal. Someone wasn't real. And the reason you ignored them, the reason you never doubted them, is going to shatter you more than the truth itself. Amen. Blessing 111. But hear this new truth. The thief didn't break into your house through a window or door. They entered through your heart. They came disguised as someone harmless, someone you believed in, someone you protected, someone whose tears you wiped. And because of love, because of your softness, because of your good heart, you never questioned their intentions. You thought, no, not them. They would never. But my beloved child, every time you said that, they smiled behind your back. Every time you trusted, they calculated. Every time you shared your plans, they wrote them down, not to support you, but to use them. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's the truth you refuse to confront. Amen. Blessing 222. Now the veil lifts. The thief is not after your money. They are after your peace, your blessings, your rising destiny. They saw what is coming for you, breakthroughs, opportunities, miracles, and instead of celebrating you, they feared losing the version of you they could control. That is why you ignored them, because they pretended to need you. Because they acted weak. Because they cried at the perfect time. Because they kept you emotionally trapped. But today, my beloved child, their mask cracks. You will see their real face. And once you see it, you will never unsee it again. Something huge is waiting for you, bigger than betrayal, bigger than loss, your awakening. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, this moment is not ordinary. Something huge is waiting for you. What you're about to hear will shift the ground beneath your feet, because the truth hiding inside your house is louder than any storm outside your door. And today, right now, you finally receive the eyes to see it. The silence in your home is not silence anymore. It is a language. A signal. A code your spirit has been trying to decode for months. Every time the room felt heavier, every time your intuition whispered, every time you entered a space and felt someone had just been talking about you, that wasn't paranoia. That was your spirit sensing a threat disguised as trust. My beloved child, the thief isn't stealing objects, they're stealing energy. They're stealing your glow. They're stealing the strength you rebuild every night. And you ignored them because you thought loving someone meant losing yourself. You thought sacrifice was loyalty. You thought patience was protection. But the thief knew your softness was the key they needed, the key that opened every locked truth you didn't want to acknowledge. Amen. Blessing 444. But here is the twist you never imagined. The thief in your house never came to take something temporary, they came to take something eternal. Your destiny. Your path. Your divine timing. They watched you shine and decided they deserved your light without doing your work. They smiled at your success but swallowed poison at your growth. And the reason you ignored them was because they hid their envy behind fake praise. They hid their intentions behind soft words. They hid their jealousy behind forced kindness. You believed their compliments were blessings, but they were curses wearing perfume. You trusted their presence, but they were studying you. You shared your dreams, but they were planning how to delay them. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins by removing every mask that has been suffocating your life. Amen. Blessing 555. Now prepare yourself, my beloved child. The thief didn't enter your house by mistake. They felt threatened by your future. They sensed the storms you survived. They knew an elevation was coming for you, an elevation they could never earn for themselves. So they tried to drain you before you reached it. They wanted you tired so you couldn't rise. They wanted you confused so you couldn't see. They wanted you emotionally exhausted so you wouldn't fight back. But they made one fatal mistake, they underestimated the divine eyes watching over you. The truth is now unfolding. The thief will slip. Their words will expose them. Their actions will betray their intentions. Their fear will reveal their jealousy. And when that happens, you will see with a clarity so sharp, it will feel like lightning tearing through the sky. Something huge is waiting for you, the season of truth, protection, and restoration. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child, breathe slowly, because what you're about to hear will shake the very foundation of everything you thought you knew. Something huge is waiting for you. And this very part, is where the truth stops knocking politely and starts breaking down the door you kept closed for too long. The real danger was never outside your home, it was sitting inches away from you, watching you, studying you, mimicking your emotions so perfectly that you thought they were harmless. My beloved child, the thief didn't come to destroy your house, they came to destroy your trust. Because once your trust breaks, your confidence follows. Once your confidence falls, your dreams slow down. And once your dreams slow down, your destiny gets delayed. That was their hidden mission. They didn't steal things, they stole moments. They stole your time by creating distractions. They stole your peace by creating silent tension. They stole your clarity by giving you half-truths. And the only reason you ignored them was because you believed loyalty should never be questioned. Amen. Blessing 777. But here's the revelation you weren't ready for. The thief in your home was not acting alone. Someone outside your house, someone who pretends to care, someone who pretends to guide you, has been feeding them information. Every secret you whispered, every fear you shared, every plan you made, ended up in the ears of someone who prayed for your downfall. My beloved child, you didn't ignore the thief because you were blind. You ignored them because you were blinded by love, by routine, by memories, by guilt. The thief is someone who knows your softest points and presses them only when no one is watching. Something huge is waiting for you, and the enemy knows it. That's why they tried to stop you before the blessings arrive. Amen. Blessing 888. And now the universe steps in. The signs you've been receiving, the nightmares, the sudden tiredness, the unexplained tension, the strange shifts in your environment, these weren't coincidences. These were warnings. Divine alarms. Messages telling you that someone inside your circle wasn't meant to stay inside your future. The thief is becoming restless now. Their lies are cracking. Their intentions are slipping. Their mask is melting. They can feel your spirit waking up. They can sense your intuition sharpening. And soon, very soon, they will expose themselves without meaning to. One sentence. One mistake. One slip of the tongue. And everything will be clear. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, your rise, your clarity, your breakthrough, and no thief can steal what heaven has assigned to your name. Amen. Blessing 999. My beloved child, brace yourself, because this is the part where everything becomes undeniable. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth you tried to suppress, the signs you tried to overlook, the energy you tried to ignore, all of it rises now like a storm that refuses to stay silent. The thief in your house has started panicking. My beloved child, they can feel your spirit waking up. They can sense your intuition growing sharper by the second. And now their fear is louder than their lies. They are watching your every move, trying to measure if you finally realized what they've been doing. You may notice them acting overly sweet, overly careful, overly polite. That is not love, that is fear of exposure. They know the truth is slipping through their fingers like sand. And the universe is preparing to show you everything, clearly, loudly, mercilessly. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1111. But here comes the biggest shock. The thief didn't stay in your house because they needed shelter, they stayed because they needed access. Access to your emotions. Access to your plans. Access to your blessings. They wanted to be close enough to you so they could monitor the moment your life began to elevate. And my beloved child, that moment is now. They know a breakthrough is on its way to you, faster, stronger, bigger than anything you've experienced before. And they are terrified that once you rise, they will lose grip over your mind, your heart, your generosity. But hear this, your blessings are protected. Heaven is watching. Your path is guarded. Something huge is waiting for you, and the thief cannot outrun divine justice. Amen. Blessing 1212. The final revelation begins tonight. Someone who has been secretly talking behind your back will accidentally expose the thief. A message. A misplaced item. A suspicious conversation. A sudden argument. One small moment will reveal everything you were supposed to know months ago. My beloved child, the universe is aligning the truth in your favor. You won't need to investigate. You won't need to confront. You won't need to force anything. The thief will reveal themselves through their own panic, their own guilt, their own fear. And when the truth comes out, it will free you, not just from them, but from every invisible chain holding you back. Something huge is waiting for you, your clarity, your power, your rebirth. Amen. Blessing 13:13. My beloved child, inhale slowly, because what unfolds now will not just open your eyes, it will rebuild them. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth that has been circling your life, tapping your shoulder, whispering in your dreams, is finally stepping into the light. The thief's shadow is weakening. My beloved child, the energy around them is trembling because their time of pretending is almost over. They can feel your spirit rising, your awareness sharpening, your inner voice getting louder. And now, out of fear, they're becoming unpredictable. You may notice strange behavior, sudden distance, sudden mood swings, sudden guilt-filled kindness. They are not doing this out of love, they are doing it to delay the truth. But the universe is tired of their games. Every secret they buried is rising to the surface like fire through darkness. Something huge is waiting for you, and no thief can dim a soul chosen for elevation. Amen. Blessing 14:14. A revelation is coming through someone you least expect. A forgotten conversation. A tiny detail someone casually mentions. A moment that feels accidental, but is not accidental at all. Divine timing is exposing everything. My beloved child, someone close to the thief knows what they've been doing. They've watched silently, feeling guilty, but now the universe has pushed them. They will slip. They will reveal a piece of truth that unlocks the entire story. And the moment you hear it, your entire body will react. Your heartbeat will change. Your spirit will recognize the truth instantly. Something huge is waiting for you, and this revelation will become your turning point. Amen. Blessing 15:15. And here is the deepest truth of all. The thief was never stronger than you, they only acted powerful because you were tired. You were drained. You were carrying too much. You were healing wounds no one else saw. And in that vulnerable season, they thought you wouldn't notice their actions, their intentions, their hidden motives. But divine timing has returned your power, your clarity, your fire. And now, every trap they set is falling apart. Every lie is collapsing. Every manipulation is dissolving. My beloved child, what's waiting for you is not just truth, it is restoration. It is protection. It is a brand new path free from those who were feeding off your spirit. Something huge is waiting for you, your breakthrough is already on its way. Amen. Blessing 16:16. My beloved child, steady your breath, because what you're about to hear will not just reveal the thief, it will expose the reason they targeted you. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the point where the story turns, where the mask shatters, where the truth walks in without knocking. The thief is beginning to suffocate under their own lies. My beloved child, the weight of their deception is finally too heavy for them to carry. They're slipping. They're trembling. And the universe is tightening the circle around them. Their behavior will start showing cracks, small ones at first, then sudden ones, then undeniable ones. You may notice them avoiding eye contact, changing topics quickly, or acting strangely nervous when certain things are mentioned. Their guilt is catching up to them. Their conscience is louder than their excuses. And every second that passes pulls them closer to exposure. Something huge is waiting for you, and the thief can already feel their fall approaching. Amen. Blessing 17:17. Now comes the revelation you were never supposed to know. The thief in your house didn't choose you randomly, they chose you because of destiny. Because of your glow. Because of the divine energy you carry without even trying. Their spirit recognized your purpose long before your mind understood it. And instead of celebrating your rising star, they tried to dim it. They wanted your opportunities. They wanted your blessings. They wanted your influence. They wanted your future. My beloved child, they stayed close not out of love, but out of hunger. They fed on your kindness. They lived off your strength. They hid behind your light because they had none of their own. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is done letting them feed off your soul. Amen. Blessing 18:18. And now the truth prepares to reveal itself. The thief didn't expect you to awaken. They didn't expect you to change. But you have. Your intuition is sharper. Your awareness is stronger. Your spirit is louder. And now, every trap they set will flip back onto them. Every hidden plan they made will surface. Every secret they whispered will return to your ears through unexpected sources. And when the truth comes, it will come fast, like lightning splitting open the sky. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, a breakthrough so powerful that the thief will not be able to remain in your life after it arrives. Their time is up. Your season is beginning. Amen. Blessing 19:19. My beloved child, open your heart and steady your breath, because what unfolds in this moment is not just revelation, it's divine confrontation. Something huge is waiting for you. The thief who thought they could hide forever is now standing in the brightest light of truth, and nothing can save them from what comes next. The thief's fear has turned into desperation. My beloved child, their energy is restless. Their movements are inconsistent. Their words are shaky. They can feel your intuition circling around their secrets like a storm closing in. Their confidence is collapsing. Their fake innocence is dissolving. And the guilt they tried to bury is rising to the surface like fire breaking through cold earth. They are terrified, not of you, but of the truth finally catching them. They know they played with the wrong destiny. They know they touched what was divinely protected. And now every minute feels like a countdown. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is about to expose them in a way they never imagined. Amen. Blessing 2020. But here is the twist that will leave you breathless. The thief was not only watching your life, they were copying it. Mimicking your dreams. Taking your ideas. Presenting your efforts as theirs. They were studying your strength, your routines, your habits, trying to become you because they knew they could never match your authentic power. My beloved child, You ignored them because you didn't want to believe someone you loved or trusted could envy you this deeply. You saw the best in them while they were feeding off the best parts of you. But destiny has reached its limit. The time for pretending is over. Something huge is waiting for you, and the energy they stole from you is returning with divine interest. Amen. Blessing 21:21. Now the universe prepares your breakthrough. A single moment, unexpected, sharp, unfiltered, will reveal the thief's true identity. It may be a misplaced item, a slip of the tongue, a message they forgot to delete, a conversation you were never meant to hear. The truth will not knock gently this time, it will arrive like a thunderclap. My beloved child, once the truth reveals itself, you will see why the delays happened, why the tension appeared, why your spirit felt tired. You were surrounded by someone who survived by draining your blessings. But their time is ending. Your rise is beginning. Something huge is waiting for you, a life where no thief can touch your destiny again. Amen. Blessing 22:22. My beloved child, calm your heartbeat, because what you're about to receive is the sharpest, clearest, most unfiltered truth yet. Something huge is waiting for you. And this time, the universe is not whispering, it is speaking loudly, directly, and unavoidably. The thief's mask is collapsing faster than they can hold it up. My beloved child, their behavior is shifting in ways you can no longer ignore. They are becoming irritated at your silence, nervous at your calmness, confused by your sudden strength. They can feel the spiritual alarm ringing around them, and they know it's only a matter of time before everything they tried to hide bursts into the open. They may overreact to small questions. They may avoid certain topics. They may suddenly try to appear innocent or overly helpful. But understand this, their actions are no longer intentional. They are reactions to fear. Something huge is waiting for you, and their soul can sense the moment of exposure approaching. Amen. Blessing 23:23. Now comes the revelation they prayed you would never discover. The thief inside your house wasn't just stealing your trust, they were trying to sabotage your destiny. My beloved child, they knew an opportunity was coming for you, something powerful, life-changing, divine. And because they feared losing control over you, they tried to distract you, drain you, confuse you. They tried to keep you emotionally tired so you wouldn't rise. But what they didn't know is this: your destiny is locked, sealed, protected. No thief can delay what heaven has already written. They underestimated your strength. They underestimated your intuition. And now they are watching the very blessing they tried to stop accelerate toward you even faster. Something huge is waiting for you, and nothing can block it now. Amen. Blessing 24:24. The moment of truth is closer than ever. A sudden shift is coming. A divine exposure. A moment that feels like the universe flipping a light switch inside your home. My beloved child, this thief will reveal themselves not because you confront them, but because their own fear, guilt, and jealousy will force them into a mistake. They might argue. They might slip. They might deny something you never accused them of. They might panic in silence. But their spirit will expose them in ways their mind cannot control. And when that moment happens, everything will click. Every strange sign will make sense. Every uneasy feeling will align. And you will suddenly understand that the universe was protecting you all along. Something huge is waiting for you, a life where the thief can no longer feed on your blessings. Amen. Blessing 25:25. My beloved child, steady your spirit, because what you're about to hear will not only reveal the thief, it will explain why destiny allowed them near you in the first place. Something huge is waiting for you. And this very part, opens the door to the truth you were spiritually prepared for, but emotionally avoiding. The thief has reached the edge of their own deception. My beloved child, their fear has turned into chaos. They are losing control of their own behavior. They're making mistakes they never made before. They're forgetting lies they carefully crafted. Their stories aren't matching. Their actions aren't aligning with their words. You may notice sudden defensiveness, sudden distance, sudden overly emotional reactions. They are terrified that you're finally seeing what was always there. And the universe is amplifying every sign, every vibration, every truth. The thief is exposed internally before they get exposed externally. Something huge is waiting for you, and the divine light is already burning through their shadows. Amen. Blessing 26:26. Now here comes the revelation that hits the heart like thunder. The thief didn't stay close to you out of comfort, they stayed close because they thought your blessings belonged to them. My beloved child, they watched your spiritual elevation, your inner glow, your hidden power, and they felt threatened. They wanted what you had, without doing what you did. They envied your resilience. They envied your grace. They envied how you rise even after storms that would destroy others. You ignored them because you believed in giving chances. You believed in love. You believed in family, friendship, loyalty. But the thief believed in using those values against you. Still, they didn't know one thing. What is written for you cannot be stolen by anyone. Something huge is waiting for you, and their envy is the reason destiny is stepping in now. Amen. Blessing 27:27. The exposure moment is almost here. It will happen suddenly, like a flash of lightning that reveals the entire sky in one strike. My beloved child, a message might appear at the wrong time. A conversation may accidentally reach you. A slip of the tongue will reveal their motive. A hidden truth will fall into your hands without you searching for it. The universe is preparing a divine scene where everything becomes clear at once. Their jealousy will speak. Their fear will speak. Their guilt will speak. And when the moment arrives, you will not be confused anymore. You will not doubt yourself anymore. You will not question your intuition ever again. Something huge is waiting for you, a destiny where your peace, power, and blessings return in full force. Amen. Blessing 28:28. My beloved child, prepare your heart, because this is the part where destiny stops whispering and begins unmasking. Something huge is waiting for you. Everything you sensed, everything you felt, everything that disturbed your spirit, now stands inches away from full exposure. The thief's world is crumbling from the inside. My beloved child, their mind is restless, their thoughts are scattered, and their emotions are spiraling out of control. They can no longer maintain the fake innocence they wore so proudly. You will notice their reactions becoming sharp, unpredictable, and strangely sensitive. They will get offended at harmless questions. They will avoid conversations that once felt normal. They will behave as if every word you speak is a threat, because deep inside, they know the truth is chasing them like fire. The universe is cornering them, not with anger, but with justice. Something huge is waiting for you, and this breakdown they're experiencing is the first sign that the exposure is near. Amen. Blessing 29:29. Now understand the truth destiny has been preparing you for. The thief didn't just envy you, they feared you. My beloved child, they feared your potential, your gifts, your intuition, your rising season. They saw a future for you that you couldn't yet see, and instead of supporting you, they tried to keep you small. They tried to confuse you, drain you, and distract you so you wouldn't walk into the blessings waiting for your name. But what they didn't realize is this. You were never walking alone. Your spirit was guided. Your path was protected. Your future was shielded. And now every energy they used against you is returning back to them. Something huge is waiting for you, and your breakthrough will arrive the moment their mask finally falls. Amen. Blessing 30:30. The divine exposure is set. My beloved child, the universe has arranged a moment, perfect, precise, unavoidable, where everything hidden becomes clear. It may come through a conversation you overhear. A message you weren't supposed to see. A confession they make in panic. A mistake they can't undo. The truth will come out swiftly, like a curtain being torn open. And when it does, the thief will no longer be able to stand in your presence. Their spirit will not be able to hide. Their lies will collapse. Their fake love will evaporate. And you will finally understand why your heart felt so heavy, why your intuition kept screaming, why the energy in your home felt off. Something huge is waiting for you, a new chapter where no enemy can breathe inside your space again. Amen. Blessing 31:31.